Yo! Video games.
You wanna fight, chat? Huh? Chat, you wanna fight?
Okay, this is my Ryu. And
Who's talk shit about anime, chat? Alright,
Yeah.
stop it! Stop it! It's Anime Saturday!
Don't let him talk shit
Stop
about
it!
Hyde, okay. Who was the other Shotos, chat? You said Hyde and who else?
Ragna.
Ragna?
Ragna's on there too.
Oh, yeah, no,
Hyde
I
is
picked
very Shoto-like.
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
I played Hyde. He's very Shoto-like.
Yeah.
I say the music's good, but I have shit taste. Like
Stop talking about anime, Simmons.
Oh.
0-2, thank you.
I say it's
You?
good. I don't want to hear it all the time. You have shit taste. Like I just said, it was good. So all
By
of you,
definition.
by your own anime logic, you all hate Persona music. I take it then.
Oh!
I get it
Got him!
because I said I liked it, but you guys all said that I had shit taste immediately afterwards. So you all hate Persona music bad.
Well, it's the
I got it.
it's the
I got
two
it.
very vocal Persona fans.
The two very vocal. Okay, I get it.
There are dozens of us!
Persona's got
Dozens!
bad music in Persona. I get it. That's what it's supposed to be. Well,
Was there a subtitles option in this game, chat? I have to check.
Fuck that! This is anime, Max. We don't get no subtitles. We figure that shit out on our own. We don't play that shit. The fuck? This is anime. Damn, she got some nice bottom thingies, man. Look at that shit.
Those are called legs.
Those legs? Okay, so our legs.
bottom
right.
thingies.
Yeah.
So Steve, the buttons,
Boots.
light, medium, heavy, tag, and then assist.
What's the tag down here?
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's very
Yeah,
weird.
it's weird.
Alright.
It'll take a while to get used to. You get used to it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press buttons. So tell you that right now.
I won't press buttons.
And combos are A, B, 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 B.
No, don't say
They
that.
absolutely are.
Oh no! Come on,
B, B,
dude.
B, B, B leads into like an air combo, and then the air you press
Oh,
B, 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 B,
come
B.
on, dude. That is very
And
disappointing.
all the motions in the game are fireball forward, fireball back, just like Dragon Ball. And all characters generally have 1 to 2 specials.
I'm literally pushing one button. I just did that. That is
Yes.
fucking awful,
yes,
guys.
A, B, B, B. That is the way it be. Don't worry, they're still hard combos.
Oh, okay.
They just take a while to get used to.
Okay.
It's just like Dragon Ball, like surface level depth. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
But then you play it, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like just like a Dragon Ball is the same combo over and over
Right,
again. I'm
right,
like,
yeah.
give that game a fucking month, and you'll see some nightmarish shit. And then Cell happened.
Yeah,
So
and then so happens.
there you go. You know what the best part about it is that they call the auto combos in this game smart combos.
Oh,
They call
Wow.
them smart.
Wow.
They're not auto combos. They're not easy combos. They're
No, the smart combos. We'll see how smart they are.
Smart.
Yeah, no DP motions? What's
No DP motions. No. And fireball forward.
Well, you
fireball
said there was
back.
a button for Shoryuken.
Yeah,
Which
it's
one?
Well, yeah, every Shoryuken is a universal big invincible thing. You know how like in Tekken Revolution, like
Yeah.
big ass that is mapped to X and square
X and square.
at the same time.
Oh,
You do a
yeah.
DP in the air as well. There you go. Invincible as fuck, but punishable as hell on the way back down. So a lot of people just mash DP.
Yeah, just to get out of a fucking bad situation.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a combo break.
Handsome combo.
handsome, I like that.
You want to grab? It's triangle and circle, Steve. The mediums, like medium kick, medium punch. That's grab. It's like a Dragon Rush in this.
How do I
game.
tag out?
Press the X button. And if you want to push block, it's the DP buttons when you're blocking. But it costs meter.
Oh my god, you can combo after a grab?
You can absolutely combo after
You
throw.
can do
It's just like Dragon Ball.
That is awful.
It is you combo after throw,
shit.
and throw has this like charge forward animation.
Oh, wrong button. God damn it.
That's fucking dope. Look at that. I just did a fucking X, X,
And
X, X, X.
it does good damage.
Yeah. He's gonna
I don't know if you noticed, but damage is high as fuck in this game, which I like.
Yeah.
I actually dig how scary the game actually is. I like fighting
Like
games
shit
like that.
Persona.
But I don't like it being one touch of death. This game, you can also tag crush. You can combo break
Yeah.
by pressing X and that at the same time.
Well, it's different for me because the R2.
Oh,
here,
it's
so
this.
I have to do this.
Yeah, it technically is.
It's not R1 and R2.
If that's R1, it's that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially
Okay.
assist and tag at the same time. While you're being hit,
Uh-huh.
they come in, but it eats those two blue bars. It eats those.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
wait for them to recharge if you want, but they recharge pretty quick.
Huh.
But if you use an assist, it uses one. So there's limitations to the tag system. It's a lot
Do
different.
you get it at the beginning?
Yes, you get full at the beginning. So you'll notice, like, when you start it, your tag bar, which is the two blue bars, Simmons, press a button.
Okay.
Fucking shit. Corbett, these things.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what it takes.
That's what it takes. You need 2 of those to do a tag crush. But calling an assist uses 1, so if you use an assist and then get comboed, you can't do it until it builds back up.
Interesting. How long does it take? Like, is it
Pretty
fast?
quick.
Okay.
Like, less than 5
Oh,
seconds.
look at that. Okay, so.
So you did it, and it'll start building it back up soon.
Okay. Soon.
There it goes. You see if there's a red X, sometimes you just can't tag crush.
Oh, when
out
you're
of
getting your
things.
ass kicked.
Out of certain things.
Yeah.
4-bit, thank you, dude. Vic Vinegar, 02. You have it back now, so that's how fast it came back.
Okay, so that's pretty
But if you use assists frequently, you'll be missing a bar every once in a while. Crit Keeper, thank you. Remember, use your assists. Yeah, there you go.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Oh, so MVCI shit where you
Happy
get...
birthdays are nuts.
Oh, that birthdays are nuts.
Happy birthdays are nuts.
Oh, no.
I have like if I have happy birthday to you, I do this one combo and you're dead.
Ooh, Simmons! Well, I was literally going to congratulate him on that
Simmons
combo,
pressed-
and he pressed one button.
Chris, medium, BBB.
That sucks. Alright, supers. I'm doing...
Fireball forward with the mediums.
Oh, mediums, okay.
Like medium kick, medium punch. There you go.
That's not me.
I know. Well, Steve, you know what to do. Now you understand.
I don't know, like, yeah.
So you're Super Steve.
If you want
it-
triangle on this one, because...
It's triangle and circle. Triangle and circle with a fireball forward or back.
Invincible.
To DHC, you can do the R1 button. That's just press the R1 button when you're super.
I fucking counter grabbed. That was awesome. Wow, he just came in with that attack.
I'm going to be very honest. Of all the anime games we've kind of played over the years, and the ones that I usually would never try out, and we played a lot of them, and a lot of them have been super fun. This one is my favorite, just based on mechanics.
Yeah.
Punch the shit out of you.
Just based on all the crazy tag shit in this game, this one is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, the Guilty
The
Gear
backgrounds
characters...
look great, though.
Backgrounds look good. The characters came from, like, 2008.
Right. They need to update the fucking characters. But do they give a shit at this point? No.
Well, that was the kind of the idea, is that the game, in all honesty, is a big asset dump of all their sprites that they've had throughout all their fighting games.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because they've never really done that. This is Arc System All-Stars, and that's fucking awesome, with Ruby characters, so... That's neat. They've never really done that before. Almost like fucking Capcom should do something like that. You sons of good. Nah. We're Capcom. Nah. That sounds like too good of an idea. That sounds like that would make us too much money. We can't have money.
Yeah, that's a...
We only reserve our ways of making money for Monster Hunter World. Hey, Jalen, thank you.
Oh, that connects. Very nice, Simmons. Oh, okay, I was trying to grab. Okay. I was supposed to do that. There you go.
Super's like almost safe from full screen and invincible. It's cheap as fuck. People do it all the time.
Cheap fuck!
Cheap as fuck! There's some cheap shit in this game.
Well, I did a combo into the Shoryuken, like, I was doing it like...
Yeah, Shoryuken's a good ender.
Yeah.
It's like a universal ender for almost every character.
Oh, except for
And
that.
if you press the assist button when you're the last character left, Steve, you'll get X Factor right now, and that actually gives you health recovery like Dragon Ball. And you probably did. Oh yeah.
Hit
You
the
gotta
assist.
press
Which
R1.
is
R1.
Oh, R1.
That's switch.
Switch.
That's
Okay.
tag.
Assist and switch.
Assist
Okay.
and tag are two different things. in this
Yeah,
game.
okay, I gotcha. I was like, I was doing it.
Yeah, using assist in combo takes a bar.
Oh, okay.
99% sure. If you just use assist normally, I don't think that does. But if you use it to complete combos,
So
yeah.
if I'm doing a combo and I hit switch, what does that do?
So that doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Okay. So it has to be the assist.
It has to be the assist. So here's the interesting thing, if you can try to keep up with what I'm saying while playing.
Yeah.
You essentially do your assist, and then press switch right after. The character will not do their assist, and you'll get control of that character.
Oh, okay.
So while they're still doing the first character, you did that shit, and the other character's doing their shit, you can just continue.
I literally just did what you just said.
Yeah,
I literally.
So bring the do a
so
move that has some hit stun, and then bring the other guy in, and then hit the assist button and then the tag button.
Here you go.
Yes.
And then.
But if Ragnar actually did something that lasted a long time,
okay, then he
can. The other guy could come in and continue the combo. Do stuff with us, thank you, dude.
Shit.
How do you do the slide with Gambit? It's just down C.
Oh, he has like that instant.
The Simmons at the end of that just do fireball forward with those triangles.
I've been trying to do that like every single time. Well, it's like it seems like I do it and it like I don't know.
Well, you can't super cancel in this game. If you do it like if you do a special move like a Hadouken, you can't combo into super unless you're in your X Factor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird, right?
Yeah,
there's like I said, Marvel Infinite's like we'll let you do fucking anything. This game is like we'll let you do most of those things.
Yeah. There is restrictions here.
Yeah, you get big combos by hitting one button, pretty much.
It's just
Decent damage combos, at least. But not amazing. Compared to what you can get, I mean, it's low. And forward C, forward medium kick on your controller, Steve, forward circle, is an overhead, a universal overhead that leads to a team-based big combo attack. So if you get them blocking low...
Oh yeah, it's like an instant overhead.
Yeah, it's an instant overhead.
So wait. Forward.
No, just forward circle.
Yeah.
Hey, Yami Yosuke, thank you, dude. Yami Yosuke. For that.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
And that's just like universal overhead. It's a big team combo.
Wow.
Dude, like 1 out of 10 times does she even do her super? Like
Probably because you're doing special moves. Probably because if you don't know what your special moves are, then you're probably not going to be able to do it.
Bloody Kinesis.
It's just neutral C.
It's neutral C. Okay.
You just press C. What does forward C do? Does that do anything?
Well, when you're in a combo or when you're just bathing?
You know what? I guess the only thing
Enter
C
Gamma
is,
would know. Gamma.
is down C and neutral C. Down C is a sweep. Think of it like your dust.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Yeah. See, that's how I can. Okay, so. I need to find a move that staggers in order to do this.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm pushing all fucking one button, so one of those buttons needs to stagger.
Well, he also has special moves. You gotta remember that. He's also got, like, specials you can do, and then tagging off that special.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the Guilty Gear sprites are like half the size of a Blazblue sprite, so they would have looked really weird, unfortunately. My biggest hope is that they actually sprite over the Guilty Gear characters from nowadays, and just use those animations.
I'm super buff!
Don't reanimate, just like sprite over them. But I don't know how hard that process would be. Yeah, throwing out giant supers in the middle of stuff is generally kind of good.
Okay.
Well, I know X-Art is 3D, but I'm saying go over that art. You know how, like, all these characters are 3D models?
Wow!
And they rotoscope.
Wow! That is nuts.
All these characters are 3D models, and then they keyframe them, and then they essentially draw over and sprite them. I'm saying do the exact same thing with Guilty Gear.
Why use combo AA?
Yeah, I know, Kurakage. Someone's like, but that's...
AA.
It is. No, all the characters in these Arc System games are originally 3D models. Even all the Persona characters, all the Blazblue characters.
This fucking 4 hours away, and then.
But that's probably it's probably still an expensive process. Yeah, that is essentially how KOF 13 got their stuff done, and it was very expensive. I think it's just like the workflow for 2D art of that caliber just isn't around anymore. Like the design process and the production process for like big scale 2D games just doesn't exist. So it's so expensive now because it's outside the realm of like what's possible. Probably similar to back in the day how a lot of 3D games were more expensive to make than 2D games because there wasn't as much expertise and people were still figuring it out. Now it's the exact opposite. Now 2D is a really weird thing that is still mostly used in a lot of like user interface stuff, but in terms of like character artists and a bunch of shit like that, it's probably really expensive.
So somebody said, "Show us the Astrals."
You want to see? Well, I mean, we can do. I already did show them all off.
Oh, okay.
They're kind
I'll check it out.
They're kind of hard to show off
Yeah.
because there's no training mode in the demo.
Ah, okay.
So I had to manually build it for every character every time.
Okay,
But
okay.
you know what we will do?
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to the game that started Astral Destroyers. Dipod, Dipod's like, I guess so. we're gonna go back to the game that started Astral Destroyers.
Yeah,
and we're gonna check out Guilty Gear Double X, Accent Core, Reload plus R. I think that's what it is. And we're gonna go looking back at the old finishers in that game, because I don't remember a lot of them. We're gonna rate them. We're gonna rate them fucking hard. We're gonna give them some numbers, and we're gonna rate them.
Oh god.
Wow, okay, I get what you're saying now. Finish it with the special. So watch this, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Skullgirls is the best example. Like, Mike Z had a big ol'
I do that.
interview talking about how expensive it is to get a Skullgirls character even made. And that's with the expertise they have with their highly detailed art. Like, I think the last game that essentially is like hand-drawn 2D art, like fighting game that actually saw completion is probably
Crazy.
Skullgirls.
Okay, so I could do 1, 2, 3, Hadouken. Bringing the assist while I'm doing the Hadouken because it staggers. Then 1, 2, 3 again, super.
Or launcher.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can do 1, 2, 3. Launcher's just down medium.
Down,
down
triangle.
Down triangle.
Okay,
yes.
okay. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, was there
okay.
any other? Oh, Yatagarasu, I guess.
Zardui!
Isn't one Skullgirl like 8K? More like 800K.
800. I thought it was like 100 something.
I could have heard.
They had a chart.
They had a chart. What was it, chat room? It was in the hundreds of thousands just for like one character.
Oh my god.
How much was it? 300K. It was, yeah. I think the article was like 3 characters is going to cost us 800K or something.
Man.
But each character was in the lines of like. Let me go back. Yeah, there's a video about it. Everyone's saying, people are saying between
slam
100
on top
to
of me.
300, and I'm curious
You
what
got
it
all
is.
your levels, Simmons. There you go.
Long story short, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce a 2D fighting game character.
Oh, wow, you can have a worst time.
150K. That's still.
Yeah, that was like 100.
I think 800K was the amount they raised, and that was to get all the characters made.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Can I do Team Supers here?
No, there's no technical. You could DHC.
Yeah.
But it costs 4 bars. But I don't think there's any Team Super.
Ah, okay.
Virgil, thank you, dude. 150 to 200,000 for a Skullgirls character. Like, goddamn.
That is slightly expensive,
It's expensive.
for a company.
It's
Well,
expensive.
but I guess it pays off considering how much they possibly can make, I guess.
Yeah, Sorcerer. I would completely understand, man. There is an air block, but Dragon Punches, like the DP thing, can't be blocked in the air. You know what, there's a weird thing? There's no air grab in this game.
It doesn't need
There
it.
is no air grab.
It doesn't need it. There's so much shit happening in the screen. How about grapple characters?
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah.
There's Tager and the big dude from Unial. The arms.
Okay.
According to Indiegogo, Big Band costs $225,000 to make. Fucking A, dude. How much do you think for a Dragon Ball character? Probably not nearly that much, because once they get their engine, I would say the most expensive thing about Dragon Ball FighterZ was
I just did it, Max.
was Guilty Gear Xrd. Figuring out how the graphics engine was going to work is probably the most expensive part, and developing that engine to make Unreal look the way it did, that was probably really expensive and took a long time and a lot of talent.
Super so bad.
A fuckload of talent. But for the most part, a lot of Dragon Ball characters, like keyframe wise, have a lot of keyframes.
beat through it. Good
but
shit.
Not a ton. Like
Any
the
kill?
the most animated parts of Dragon Ball
How did I
characters
kill?
are usually their level 3s. Because of all the camera work and everything like that.
I'm blocking.
Well, Dragon Ball is not 2D. Yeah, it is a 2D character. We're just
Bopped
saying,
you on the head.
you compare like 2D character creation to 3D character creation like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is not hand animated. I'm sorry, hand drawn, but it is hand animated.
Yeah.
There's no mocap for the most part in Dragon Ball Fighters, or Guilty Gear for that matter.
Get ready.
Can you see them going the XR route for Blazblue now that the Ragna saga is over? I almost think that Didactaru, thank you, dude.
They're gonna be doing Dragon Ball for a while.
Well, they're gonna be one side of the team
Updating fighters for a while, I think.
is gonna be doing, and even the funny thing is like the BlazBlue saga is over, so this is like their final hurrah to it. And even Daisuke has said that Guilty Gear is going to go into like a different direction in the future as well, like mechanics. He's like I think he specifically said I don't know if it was in regards to Guilty Gear specifically, chat, but he did say his next fighting game won't have as many technical mechanics.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Daisuke said that specifically, even though Guilty Gear XR had less mechanics overall than previous games. But was he talking about Guilty Gear? Did Daisuke literally say that he's going to be making next Guilty Gear? Oh, I agree. Guilty Gear XR looks better than Dragon Ball Fighters. It was Guilty Gear. Okay. But yeah, he said he's going to tone down the mechanics in his fighting games. It was GG. Okay.
Wow, that was not invincible.
It was in reference to Guilty Gear. Okay, well there you go. That's interesting.
He comes slamming down. Boom! Look at that. Like the way the character.
You think that GG would cross into another franchise? I think that would be a really good idea.
Nice, Simmons.
We'll see. I'm not a big fan of dumbing down fighting games.
Oh, we clashed
at all.
That was
I'm not
weird.
a fan.
I have a sword, so I'm like.
I think even crazy complicated fighting games will still find their fan bases and their casual fan bases. Even
fast, man.
Yeah, they are. Die fast.
You die super fast, like Jesus, man. If you get your levels built up, you could kill
you
a guy
die
off in,
real
like,
quick.
Jeez.
Yeah, weren't they using this game as like holding gamers hostage with this one saying if this doesn't sell, we can't make P5 Arena? Well, like they said they needed this to sell well to be P5 Arena.
To do another Persona game?
That's what I was hearing at EVO last year, was that P5 Arena depended heavily on this game's success. I was like, fuck you guys. It has like nothing to do with it.
I mean, I almost hope that what happens
yeah, they gotta make money, but come on.
I almost hope that with what happened with Dragon Ball selling pretty damn good. Although it didn't sell as good as I thought it did.
Yeah, Andrew thought it sold better too.
I think, and it kind of, and it sold like the majority of its units in the first month apparently.
Yeah, well, it's front-loaded as fuck.
And it was super front-loaded. Apparently it hasn't moved much since. Dragon Ball Fighters didn't even sell as good as Tekken 7 in total.
Almost
I think,
12,
and I almost as well. But Tekken 7 was also super front-loaded too.
Yeah.
Like sold a lot in its first month.
Yeah, we were talking about the difference of 200,000 units, and DBZ only came out the ass end of January.
Yeah, that is
really
true.
only February to now.
It does have the Dragon Ball casual audience.
Well, those sales were from February to the end of March, so you're talking literally just 2 months.
Yeah.
Sales for Dragon Ball.
It was 2.1 million for DBZ and 2.8. Yeah, 2.5.
Well, like
for...
they originally announced, like with that first month, like within the first month it sold like 2.1, and then they sold another 400,000 since then.
So, for example, Dragon Ball Fighters at this point has sold as much as Vanilla Marvel 3.
Oh! Somebody do something crazy! Oh shit! Yeah, she won.
At this point, Dragon Ball has sold as much as Vanilla Marvel 3 did in total. But that game only had 6 months on the shelf.
Makoto, Noel, win.
Yeah, I'll get Monster Hunter on Switch.
Fathy Malathi.
Fighting games weed out the weak quickly.
Suddenly, GG versus Marvel this E3. Yeah, fucking... That would be... Wow. Arc System Works makes Guilty Gear versus Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't see what Marvel would.
Honestly,
Marvel wouldn't care.
Marvel wouldn't really care.
They'd be like, who are you?
But I was saying in my stream the other night, the ultimate dream is that ArcSys gets a solo Marvel-style X-Men, like Marvel superheroes game that's made by the Guilty Gear / Dragon Ball team.
I want them to do that for DC personally, but that's just...
It would make more sense for Marvel because DC's doing just great already.
Just great, yeah.
Apparently, Shin Roku Kaiza, thank you, dude. Apparently, Injustice 2 only sold like 1.2 million.
It?
Chat room.
That's not
Was there was a thread about it talking about sales of the game and how
It was like one of the best selling. It was in like the top 10 best selling games of the year by September of last year.
Sure that wasn't MK?
Oh,
Mario and Luigi, thank you.
That was at September. Keep in mind, not.
So that was only 4 months after it being out.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm actually really curious. Somebody was saying it in a thread, and I wasn't sure if it was. It sold 2.5. Okay. If there's any data out there or like a WB report that talks about how much Injustice 2 sold, I'm kind of curious because MKX was like, holy fuck. MKX was like
5.
one of the best like over 5.
Over 5,
It
yeah.
sold a lot.
Yeah. Hinata.
Hinata, thank you. Well, a Jester, thank you.
I changed colors.
Triangle.
Oh, crazy.
Is the DBZ team now its own thing, or is it the GG team? We really don't. We never learned that. That's the crazy thing, is that I would ask the Namco guys and I could never get a response. Whether or not even Daisuke was working on the game, like, I really never got any information on that.
Fucking Dante right here. Look at that shit.
Pretty much, right?
Dante, son of Sparta, son of Eve the whore.
Kind of Jokerish.
There's a Joker character.
There's a straight up Joker character in this game.
Of course. Edgy, is he? I bet he's edgy.
Kind of goofy, really.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, I don't
Getting
think
ready.
Daisuke ended up working on Dragon Ball at all. He said he wasn't working directly on the game, gotcha. Well, this was back in like
Oh my
E3.
god, Prince!
I was
Holy
asking this
fuck!
shit. Purple Rain.
Purple rain,
Put an end to this.
purple rain.
Escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Crazy! I like him!
Yeah, we'll be streaming E3 conferences and stuff. We might be together for some. We might be at home streaming our own reactions, but we'll definitely be going to E3 and then coming back and streaming that night too. As I try to make videos and shit. My god, that'll be crazy. Those streams might not be very long, chat room.
Nice.
PSO girl. Am I gonna sleep this time? Probably not.
Probably not.
But really, E3 this year, the big games we have to look forward to that we're gonna have to play a lot of is Soul Calibur, Smash,
sweet.
and potentially MK11. So it's gonna be crazy. Fernalingus, thank you. Would you enjoy this game if your only online game you played fighter-wise was Dragon Ball? Probably. There's some similar shit in this game to Dragon Ball. And it's fairly easy to play, but if you're expecting to go online and just do well, you're gonna have a tougher time with this game than you did with Dragon Ball. Because this game, Dragon Ball like breaks the mold in a lot of fighting gamey aspects. You're gonna get blown the fuck up if you jump onto this game and just expect to do well. But if you just play it, it's actually really fun. Well, Barry, thank you, dude.
Oh, the fucking move!
Oh shit, not the other one. Fuck.
So each character only has one super. Like I'm trying to do different.
Fireball forward, fireball back.
Fireball back. Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
He's a different character.
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking realize it.
Yeah.
I thought he was the same sword guy from last time.
No, this guy.
He's a different sword guy.
He's super cool because he's fucking.
This game
Prince.
is simple. However, when you do some of the tag mechanics, not many people are doing that. Like, not many people are doing the tag switching mechanics. They're just doing like basic DHC stuff. Yeah, this game is literally Dragon Ball plus Marvel Infinite, but a little bit
crazy.
simpler.
Oh!
Well, yeah, Dragon Ball has Super Dash, so that changes a lot.
Okay, that's unsafe.
Yeah, probably easy to learn, hard to master, which is the way all fighting games should be. I need to ask, thank you.
Oh! I did stump it. I went the other way.
Oh god, it's invisible.
Wow! Wow! I came rushing in with that grab. I was like, fuck it. I don't care. That's crazy. Damn, that purple stuff. That is sexy.
Yo, X Vital, thank you.
Hey!